Been a tough week, confidence-wise, this week. Did 100 miles on Sunday, and it was hard work, really hard work. Felt a lot harder than the week before, and I did it in 6 hours, and that's great. And I've got no complaints about that. It just felt really hard. I kind of got me wondering, worrying, panicking a little bit about 200 miles, and then the same again the next day. I guess getting a bit scared that really I've set myself something that I might not be able to do. But it's interesting. I was reading a book, and one of the quotes in there was, there's two types of people in this world. There's the planners and there's the naive people. And basically, the way it goes is planners will go to the supermarket with a shopping list, and they'll methodically work through the supermarket, get to the checkout with everything that they needed, and then get out in the most efficient way possible. And then there's the naive people that turn up at the supermarket without a shopping list, and they'll meander through and they won't get everything that they need, and they'll go home, and it'll have taken them ages. But there's a kind of another subtle difference, and the planners will have 10 steps planned out, but what happens when they've completed step 10? They haven't got anything. Then there's a step into the unknown for them. Whereas the naive people tend to be the people that they'll walk blindly into stuff, and they'll just go along with the ride and see where it goes. And I kind of feel like that's where I am at the moment. I've set myself this massive challenge, probably a little bit naively, on the back of what I did last year. And I'm at the point where the mind's willing, I'm just, the body I'm struggling with. Can I do it? But I know when I get out there, I will. I'll do it. I'll do however long it takes, I'll do it. And I guess, there's another important thing of, I can't measure myself against other people. There's so many amazing people that do many things that are harder and more incredible than what I'm doing. But it's kind of what I keep saying to other people when I talk about my challenges and when they talk about what they're doing, is I can't measure myself against anyone else, and people shouldn't ever measure themselves against me, because this is my journey, and I'm doing what's a challenge to me. And everyone's different, and everyone's challenge is different. So some people just have, they just want to run, and they want to do a 5K, and that's for them the most incredible thing that they could ever do, and that's amazing. To just get up and do it is inspiring in itself. It doesn't matter how far you go. But I think for me, the reason for this journey is changing the world isn't easy, and it takes one painful step after another, and that's why I'm still going, and that's why the challenges are only ever going to get bigger and harder, and these crises of confidence are probably only ever going to get more and more, I guess, as the more I push myself. My dad asked me when it was going to end, and I honestly, I haven't got an answer, because the more I find I can do stuff, the more I want to do more. I'm sure there's a lot of people that can appreciate how that feels. But ultimately, I am doing this for one reason, and that's to make a wish. 12,000 children have been granted a wish since 1986, and that's helped change their and their families' lives, and I think that's something so very important. And it's why I want to give this a go. I want to try and do the best I can, and raise the most amount of money that I can, so that Make-A-Wish can help another 12,000 children who are suffering from life-threatening and critical illnesses. Because no child should have to suffer. No child should be defined by appointments or hospitals or a disability. That's why I think what Make-A-Wish do is so important. It's not a cure, but it's something possibly more magical, because it gives a family something that they can hold on for a lifetime. It's those memories and those smiles, and that's amazing. So that's worth pushing myself to, hopefully not a breaking point, but yeah, it's worth it. So I hope you get behind me. You're not donating for me, you're donating for those children that really do need a wish. So if you can, please donate. It's a different link this year. It's bit.ly/miles4wishes. If you can donate what you can, it would be greatly appreciated by the families that are desperate for a wish at the moment. So thank you.